Annie and Clarabell were 2 coaches on Thomas's branch line. They had 4 small wheels and were made of wood. They were very old and only suited for small passenger trains, but they didn't mind at all. Gordon never touched coaches like Annie and Clarabell. He always pulled large express coaches, long enough to carry several passengers across the whole main line. He was always gentle with the coaches too, and never treated them roughly. Coaches have important roles on the railway, he would say. They deserve much care and respect. One day the Fat Controller had brought some new express coaches. They were modern and had shiny new paint. Gordon was excited when he heard the news. After their first run, the coaches were pushed to the sidings where Annie and Clarabell were resting. "Oh, disgusting," shuddered the coaches. "They still have old things like you around." "I beg your pardon," snapped Annie. "We're still around because we are still reliable," added Clarabell. The express coaches burst out laughing. "The only thing you're reliable at is spoiling our images. Your kind should have been gone years ago. We are more up to date and don't approve of such filth." Annie and Clarabell were deeply offended. The next morning, Thomas arrived to pick up his coaches. He could see how unhappy they were. "What's wrong?" he asked. "It's those new express coaches," and they explained what they had said. Thomas was furious. At the station, Gordon and Thomas were waiting to leave. Gordon was the first to go. As he puffed away, the brake coach sniffed at Thomas's train. "Goodbye, antiques," it said. Now, Thomas, Annie, and Clarabell were even more cross. Later that day, Thomas was at the junction, but as he tried to leave, the train felt heavier than usual, and there was an awful screeching sound. "What's the matter now?" groaned Thomas. The guard ran up. "Clarabell's brakes are locked in place." Clarabell was upset. "Never mind," sighed Thomas, "it's not your fault." Clarabell was left in a siding on a truck, and Thomas had to use another coach for the rest of the day. That evening, Thomas pushed Annie and Clarabell into the sidings. Gordon and the express coaches were also there. "Goodness, what happened to you?" asked Gordon. Clarabell explained. The express coaches smirked at her and Annie. "Just pathetic," they said. "Maybe our controller will finally see sense and send you to the scrapyard." Thomas went red with anger and was about to reply when... "How dare you!" fumed Gordon. Everyone was surprised. "How dare you say such disgraceful things to such reliable assets?" "Reliable asset?" spluttered the coaches. "Look at them! They're rotten, dirty, and still have a place on this railway," interrupted Gordon. "They are the perfect coaches for branch lines like Thomas's, and they have proven to still be comfortable for passengers. That is why they're still here. You lot have a place too, but with such behavior perhaps you're not fit to have it." The express coaches were stunned and fell into silence. Thomas was speechless, but Annie and Clarabell beamed at the big engine. "Thank you, Gordon," they said. "You certainly put them in their place." "Think nothing of it," smiled Gordon. "You coaches will always be useful here, and are just fine the way you are." "Yes, indeed," agreed Thomas. The 2 engines puffed away, and from that day onward, Annie and Clarabell had great respect for Gordon, the big engine.